you're listening now, please just get in touch. You're not going to be in any trouble, sweetheart. Guys, if you know where she is, she's not going to be in trouble. If you don't want to grass her up, you're not grassing. It's helping protect her. You know, she doesn't have to go back to France if that's the reason why she's run away. You know, if she's run away because she doesn't like France, that's fine. She doesn't have to go back.
You don't have to go back to France, Kylie. If you are watching this, you don't have to go back to France.
There you go. That's from your auntie.
Yeah.
And if she goes back on her word, she's got me to deal with.
Sorry.
I mean, we've got the whole of TikTok after you now.
Hello. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Message any one of us that's in the boxes. You know,
let me have followed you. Let me follow you. Sorry, I'm just so like, let me follow you.
If you don't want to speak to your family straight away, that's fine. You can have a middleman. Or a middle woman. Sorry, we're in modern day and age, aren't we?
Yeah, that's it. If she's watching, like if she wants to message any like the host and stuff, like that's right. If she wants to message any of you guys,
let me just tell you, the host Jodie is an amazing lady. She's so nice. She's so friendly. If you don't want to talk to your family yet, please message Jodie. I'm a man. You're not going to want to message me. You know, message Jodie. You know, we can pass the message on that you're fine, that you're safe, and you know we can sort it out. You're not going to be in trouble. We can work it out. You know, it's more about making sure you're well, safe.
That's it.
Right, 2 seconds, Rich. So Brummy, no, she didn't leave France on her own. Naomi, did you want to do a recap?
Yeah, I can do. So when she lived over here, she was doing things that she shouldn't be doing. Like she does know the train network to London because she was getting the trains to London and that, so she knows that. But obviously she was coming back but not letting on that that's what she was doing and saying that she was doing like walking along the beach or gone for a walk or things like that. So obviously got found out that she was using the trains she went to live with Dad in France to keep her safe. So obviously to keep over there, and so then they've come back from France because Dad needs to sort the car out. And yeah, everything's fine. Like she came round Thursday, I've done her lashes for her, and then Friday morning they've gone into town. Like Dad said, no sign of her. They was laughing and joking, no sign of her running away. So he's gone to have his hair cut. She says she's popping outside for a vape, and then she's bolted. And I knew when my brother rang and said she's gone, I knew I went straight to the train station. I think I was a couple of minutes like after the train had left. So literally. Just because obviously he was in town, so I've just gone straight to the train station because I just knew that's where she was heading. So, and that's and then obviously she's jumped on the train to Dover Priory. So obviously what I believe she's done is jumped on the first train that was there to get out of the town. She's got to Dover. She got to Folkestone Central. So from Folkestone Central, she's then boarded the train to St Pancras, and that's evidence because we've got CCTV of that. But that is the only CCTV we've got so far of her boarding the train at Folkestone Central to St Pancras. Now, there was good to be going through the CCTV footage of the stations leading up to St Pancras, but we haven't had any information back on that yet. So there's no more CCTV. That's the only thing we've got is they're boarding the train, like the evidence, proper evidence of her boarding the train at Folkestone Central to St Pancras, and then obviously the sighting on Saturday night as well. So that's all we've got. But it could be, like I say, she could have run because she doesn't want to go back to France. And if that is the reason, Kylie, like, you don't have to go back to France. Like, if that's the reason why she's run away. Is that okay? I'm trying to remember everything.
Darling, you're doing great.
I will have to go I've got to get my son from work at 7. So I'll have to do that and then it's hard because you're trying to juggle your own life as well, isn't it? Like, because I've got my own kids and things like that as well. It's trying to do it all, isn't it?
Right, Jodie, I'm going to jump down for a bit. Like last night, obviously the rotation of people in the boxes helped push it out. So I'm going to jump down. So if there's anyone else that wants to come up,
Rich, you stay. Let me drop for a little bit because I want to come out and come back in and see whether it helps sort out my settings.
right? All right, okay, all right, Diamond.
And you do such a brilliant job with chatting.
Apparently, I'm good at talking. I don't
Yeah.
people get that from.
I'm getting a sore throat just thinking about it.
So, guys, if you have just joined the live, thanks for coming in. Just to put you in the picture, we are looking for a missing girl. She's 15 years old, but I need to stress this. She does look older than 15.
Yeah,
She looks more like a young woman than a 15-year-old. However, mentally, she's still a 15-year-old girl. She might look older, but she's still a 15-year-old girl. Her family...
She's been known to lie about her age. So even if you approach her and she says that she's 19 or 20, you know, she's not. She's 15. But
Yeah.
she could pass for 19, 20, but she's 15.
Yeah, most kids do lie about their age anyway.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but yeah, so guys, she's a 15-year-old girl. She's been missing since Friday. She's run away from home. We know for definite that she boarded a train from Folkestone to St Pancras in London.
Yeah.
We don't know where she went from getting on the train yet. The police do have the information. The police are looking into it with CCTV, etc. But unfortunately, things do take time. They have got all the information that the family has got. So, you know, that's all we can do for now. However, we do have some credible sightings in the West Sussex area, but nothing is 100% confirmed. It is credible, but not confirmed. All we're asking people to do is share it out to as many people as possible. You might not think that your share is going to make a difference, but believe me, that one little share could just make the bit of information that we need to find her and bring her home safe possible.
Yeah, so areas like, obviously, we do believe she could still be in the West Sussex area, Barham, Chorley, Gatwick, but also Ashford is where families. But that's where family was. Where I am. So.
Try and get Luke the judge in, just if you can. I have just shared it to him. See if he can jump in for 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Lovely. He did come in yesterday.
Thank you. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Right, I'll jump down for a bit. So if anyone else is going to come up, it just gives us a chance to rotate a bit more.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rich. No, darling, I'm not on mute. It's more. Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, thank you, Luke.
Did you want to do a recap, sweetheart?
Yeah, from where?
Being at the barbers.
Oh, straight. Yeah, from the start. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So obviously she's gone to the hairdressers in town with my brother. He's gone to have his haircut. No signs of her running away. All laughing and joking. No signs that she was gonna. Yeah, thought it was all right, and she was gonna be a good girl and all that. And he's gone to get his haircut. She said she was gonna pop outside for a vape, and she's run from the hairdresser's wife. Obviously, Dad's in the hairdresser's chair. Once he's phoned and said she's gone, I've jumped in my car, gone straight to the train station because I had a feeling she was going to head for the train station. It turns out that she was on the train she jumped on the first train that was at the station to get out of town, I think, because she got on the train to Dover Priory, and then got off at Folkestone Central and boarded the train, the London train, the high-speed London train to St Pancras. And that's the only confirmed CCTV footage we've got at the moment. We do have there's somebody that spoke to her on Saturday in, is it Barnham? It's Barn Ham, yeah, and it's West Sussex. I got that wrong, sorry. Yes, so somebody had spoken to her but didn't realise she was missing at that time until last night. So I have got the conversation and all the information that's been passed on to the police about that sighting. There is also a word of mouth that she could have been in the area last night. Obviously not spoken, but by somebody else saying something to somebody else, you know, so through word of mouth. So we do still believe she's in the East Sussex area in Barnham. So around, or is it Crawley, Gatwick, that all sort of around that sort of area. But then obviously Ashford area, she's got family, and she may have connections to Westminster and Paddington area, like London area. So yeah, so anyone in them areas, if they can keep their eyes open, and any sightings, anything, even if he gets 10 things and one of them is something, you know, any sightings, anything. Yeah, but like I say, we do believe she's still in the West Sussex area. So yeah, but like I say, she has got connections to Ashford, and possibility she knows people Paddington, Westminster area as well. So is that okay?
Yes, darling, you're doing great. You're doing amazing, guys. Make sure.
I just wish I had more like confirmed like footage, you know, like CCTV.
Yeah,
I know it can take a while. I know, like I say, it can take 2 days to get it off of the actual train she was on. But I know they was working on CCTV to the stations up to St Pancras to see if she'd got off it early or anything like that. But like I say, it makes sense the West Sussex area because that is where Mum is. So she can get to Mum she could go to Mum's. But this is why we think she's hiding or running, because she doesn't want to go back to France. But like we said, Kylie, and if you're watching, you haven't got to go back to France. We just want you safe. Just get hold of us. Isn't it? Oh, sorry.
If anyone does have any questions, Luke, the Observer, Sam, anybody.
Bit like obviously as well, like the reason, like she was like, so when she was over here, like I say, she was doing things that she shouldn't be doing. So we know she knows how to navigate the trains to London, because that's what she was doing when she was living with Mum and that over here. But she was obviously saying that she'd been on walks and along that, but she was coming back of an evening. Yeah, it might have been 11 or whatever, but she was still coming back. But because she was lying and going to London and meeting people that she shouldn't have been meeting, my brother then took her to France to keep her safe from that. Yeah. So obviously, so that was to keep her safe and stop her from doing these things. So yeah, when she's come back, obviously, yeah, I think she may have run because she doesn't want to be in France, and not so much because of a man or whatever, you know. So that's why leave the guy out of it at the moment, because we don't know that was just found in possessions. We just thought it could have been a man she was running to, but obviously we're leaving that out of it at the moment. But it's been focused on Kylina and trying to get her back. So.
Do we know if there's been any contact with this guy? Like, is he missing or is he at home?
No, this is like a photo booth pictures found in her possession. So yeah, we don't know much about this person, but obviously we're leaving that where it is for now anyway. So that one's been main thing for this live is to try and get like the views, and to try and get any sightings of her, obviously, and put the areas out that she could be in, to get like for now anyway. That's all I can give, like all I can really give you, because I haven't got anything else, you know. So
no, everyone just repost the live, guys. Repost it, please.
We did obviously speak to the police before the live to see if there was anything else they could give us. So they do know that this live is going on. But yeah, there wasn't really much else they could give us. They said just concentrate on getting the coverage, like getting her out there, and obviously the any sightings, anything. If you doubt it, even if you doubt it, because I can't stress it enough, the girl looks like an adult. You wouldn't think she was a child. She's 5'7". She's develops and everything. You wouldn't think she was a child. She would pass for like 19, 20, 21, you know, but she's only 15. And that's what I was stressing at the station as well. When I went down to the station, she doesn't look like a child. But she is. So, but yeah, because people might think, oh no, she looks like an adult. Well, yeah, she does, because Kylina does look like an adult. So, yeah. I mean, the white boots are quite distinctive. That's what she left with. So, that's if she still has the boots on. But yeah. Sorry. Yeah, like I say, we do believe she's still West Sussex. So, was someone going to say something? Sorry.
You're doing great, though.
I know. I'm just.
Can we stick Hayley in the box, please, if she's got time?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Hayley.
Hiya, you alright?
Hey, darling. Naomi, would you like
Hi,
to do
Naomi.
babe?
Yeah, hang on 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, can you just give me 1 minute? Just got to do a recap. Sorry, my son's coming. So what from? Right, so basically, Dad and Kylina have come back to England because she lived in France with Dad. So they come back to England to sort the car out. So I see them on Thursday, done her eyelashes for her. Everything seems okay. They went into town on the Saturday. And like Dad said, there was no sign of her running off, no sign of her like all happy, like joking and that. He's gone to get his hair cut. She said she's popping outside for a vape, and then she's run off while he's in the hairdresser's chair. So I've gone straight to the train station where I am, and literally I think I got the first train first train at Ashford Trains that was there, and it was going to Dover Priory. So she's gone from Ashford to Dover Priory, but got off at Folkestone Central. And then boarded the train to St Pancras, the high speed to St Pancras, like London. And that's the only confirmed CCTV footage we've got at the moment. But we did have a sighting. Well, actually, this person actually spoke to her. When did she speak to us?
On Saturday, darling.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just like. This person has spoken to us Saturday night because because Kylina had asked if she could use her phone, but I think the girl's phone was only not enough or whatever, not enough percentage or something. So then, because the girl offered to help, and obviously Kylina refused, she didn't want the help. So so the last place was that area. Like,
did anybody reach out to the taxi company?
Yes. Mum's been because that's where Mum lives. Mum lives in that area. So Mum, as soon as we got that information, I was on the phone. And Mum's out. Mum was out. She was. All the shops have got it, her photo. She's out. It's all been covered. So hopefully, because they've been searching. They've been down the area searching because she's got family in that area, which made sense for her to sort of be that area because she went to school down there, so she could have friends down there as well. So that's why we still believe she's in West Sussex.
How old's that guy that she might be with?
Well, this is the thing. The guy, this photo here, we found it's a photo booth. Photos, which we found in possession. We put that there, obviously, because first of all, we thought she could be running because of this guy. But obviously, it could be because she doesn't want to go back to France. And obviously, that's what we're saying, Kylina, if you're there, you don't have to go back to France. If you're running because you don't want to go back to France, you don't have to go back to France. So at the moment, we're leaving the guy out of it. He was just put in case that was the option, but there's been no confirmation that was what she was, or who she was running to. Do you know what I mean? So at the moment, we're leaving the man out of it for now. Because obviously, we're leaving that one there. Because this is to mainly focus on getting coverage and any sightings in any of the areas. So we've got, obviously, the main, West Sussex. She may have people she knows in Paddington and Westminster, and obviously Kent. So we've got Kent, Paddington, Westminster area, and obviously the main, West Sussex, which we think, because there is a word of mouth that she was there last night in West Sussex.
West Sussex, right, okay.
Yeah, so the word of mouth she was there last night,
Right, okay.
But obviously, we did speak to the police before this live to see if there was anything else. But obviously, yeah, so they know this live is going on. But obviously, they've asked us to focus on getting the views and if there's any sightings and the areas that she could be in. So this is mainly to focus on that. So
Okay.
at the moment, yeah, until we can get anything else. But like I say, the only confirmed CCTV footage was boarding the train at Folkestone Central to St Pancras. We haven't got anything else from this, so we don't know if she's got off any sooner or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? But that's moving on from there. This is quite credible, West Sussex. Yeah, so we do believe she could be there.
Right, guys, can everyone repost this live, please,
Thank
and
you,
get
Hayley.
perhaps up over 100k? If you get it up onto 100k, it's going to get up onto the FYP more.
Thank you, Hayley and Luke.
Yeah,
I
thank
just
you.
want to.
Oh,
I
hello.
went through not a couple of years ago. My godson was taken by county lines. The police did nothing, and I've obviously been trying to give some advice. But on the form of TikTok, I'm a nobody. I don't really have that type of app, that type of. Sorry, and I think that we have the power as TikTok to make her too hot to handle, so she does come back. And if you're watching, sweet, you're not in any trouble. We just need to hear from you so we know that, one, you're safe, and two, work out what happens next.
Yeah, and if anyone's watching that knows her, like, obviously, yeah, she doesn't. If you can, or if they speak to her, you don't have to go back to France. If that's why you run away, you don't have to go back. Okay, sorry.
I've done a post for her, but I'll take it down in a minute and edit it, and I've got a bit more information.
Thank you. But like, I can't stress enough as well. She does not look like people may look at her and think, oh no, she's an adult. Because she's 5'7", she's developed. She looks older than what she is. You look at her, and you would not believe she was 15 years old. She does look like a young adult. So
I think,
and I have stressed that enough. Like, yeah, so.
Young girls don't look young girls anymore. They look like young women.
And
Well, they
obviously, yeah, I've done her eyelashes on Thursday as well, so she's got false eyelashes on as well, so she's going to look older as well. So it's like, oh, yeah.
Can I just say, if you are writing in the comments that you have Sarah, it is very important that you ring the police and you quote the reference number. Just putting it in the comments is not going to help.
Because if it's if it's literally like, if there's any sightings in that area, we could probably get family there. You know, like West Sussex. Like, do you know, because she went to school there and stuff. So she's I think so. That would be the area that we think she probably still is in. So.
Doug, if you've got information, you're welcome to inbox me, but on a live platform ain't the place to put it, mate. And if you are a troll, this ain't the time.
They've said they phoned the police already, so thank you for doing that, Dog.
Thank you.
Tori.
It is a really scary time. Like I say, we've been there and it's horrific. But the thing is, share it on your WhatsApp, share it on all of your social media platforms. You might not be from that area, but somebody that you may know in your contacts may be in that area. And this is how we found my godson. It was literally the power of social media.
Also, I didn't know that you can actually have a Snapchat story for a week. So I've actually put my Snapchat story for a week. You can change the setting for a week, which is quite nice. I didn't realise you could do that.
Keep getting it out there, sharing them. Even if you shared it this morning, share it again, because somebody different might look at your post this evening.
I mean, I've had a lot of traction on